Hey guys and gals, welcome back to Omega Zone Gaming and the review of Yakuza 6. So, I'm not going to get too much into spoiler territory. In fact, I'm playing Premium Adventurer now to avoid spoiler territory. The story overall, though, is about life, friendship, and family, and how those tie to each other in different ways. So as you can see, an obviously very impressive start. Unfortunately, you're going to have to deal with all the audio that this game can muster, because they do not allow you to adjust audio once you have begun the game. Okay, so overall, based on that alone, I give the story a very compelling 5 out of 5. Basics is Kiryu goes to jail, comes out, is looking for Haruka, and finds out that she has had a child, and that child ties into the game. That's all I'm going to say about the story. A 5 out of 5. Play the game, get the story for yourself. Okay, so graphics. Not a huge graphical improvement, but still fairly good. They have continued the tradition of good but not phenomenal graphics. This is not going to blow away your Grand Theft Autos, you know, or even Final Fantasy 15, for instance. But it is good in the sense that it gives you a real feel for what this fictional town in Japan is, and it does work. Graphics for me are a 5 out of 5. They are extremely good. Everything about them brings to being just a realistic expression, as it were. Okay, so a lot of it you do from your Sony, a lot of the gameplay you do from your Sony Xperia. Tasks you can accept, which are missions, items, whether it be food, drink, or other. Oh, and this is an interesting part that I have that they did not mention fully. Experience can be earned by eating. So as you see, some of my experience just went up from eating that little bit. And then you earn stats, which you can then use to learn skills for your statuses, battle skills, heat actions, other skills like boosting experience. And then you have equipment. I tend to use the wrist training gear and the good luck amulet because I can earn more money with the good luck amulet, while this increases my digestion and experience but weakens my strength. Troubadour is like basically a Twitter for people in trouble in this game. It's side quest acceptor, essentially. Inbox, where you have messages. Some you can respond to, others will just tell you, hey, I'm not really here. Your clan creator, which allows you to create a clan. And I obviously need to go and update that a little bit, as you can see. Photos that you can take. All these are from a mission fairly late in game. Awards that you have unlocked, and your generalized settings and your save option. That's right, gone are the phone booths in previous Yakuza games. Now you save by actually going into a menu in a phone. I'm going to show you the clan creator and a small clan battle. And this is combat, actually. It's regular Yakuza flair. You still have your heat actions. So they did not skimp on any of that. So fairly clean menu. Great basic combat. Now let's go on to the clan stuff. Okay, so organization. Need to assign some people to my hierarchy. Let's move him to lieutenant advisor. And we'll just continue going around and setting this up. Okay, there we go. And now we'll do a low-level mission just to show you how this works. So let's do the Lethal Assassins of Justice mission. That one, I don't even think I can beat yet. I'm just saying. But let's do this one to show how it is. So the way this game works for the clan creator is it's sort of like your Plants vs. Zombies tower defense game, sort of. You basically have ground soldiers, which you then send out to attack, essentially. So we'll start the battle, and we'll start by sending Majima out. Now we'll send some of these guys out. Play another general. He's his special again, which should raise. Use all three of their specials, actually. This is basically the gist of it. You just keep going and attacking until you defeat the enemy, and then you'll receive victory. It's not the most innovative tower defense game in the world, but it works. And I like the little after cutscene. It's pretty fun. So yeah, that is the clan creator missions. So they're fun. They're goofy. They're not going to be something you waste a ton of time on, but they're there. Overall, I give gameplay a 5 out of 5. Audio. Now, audio in this game, aside from combat, is minimalistic. It accentuates the actual, gameplay as far as this game goes. It's never out there, it's never in your face. The music is appropriate to times. What you're going to be hearing around you is more of the audio of the world. No, you're not going to hear much in the way of music. You're going to hear people talking. You're going to hear people, you know, doing their daily lives. You're going to hear announcements over a PA system. The rare exception is combat. Combat will generally give you music. I mean, even hearing Kiryu breathing heavily because he's tired. So you will get some music when you go into combat scenarios. And I will say, I do love how body sounds actually sound like they're being, you know, hit in the right spots. If you break a guy's neck, it sounds like you broke a guy's neck. You know, Kiryu's sort of like the Batman from the Arkham games. They say he doesn't kill, but pretty much every action he does is a lethal action. If I slam somebody's head at 50 miles per hour into a car door, and then repeatedly smash that car door onto their head, it kills them. So those sounds do sound realistic to the area. And therefore get a 5 out of 5. Yes, music is minimalistic, but it's supposed to be. So, on to network play. Network play boils down to essentially letting you play mini games with other people, whether it be darts or virtual fighter. Yeah, you can actually play old school Club Sega games in this game. I'll give you an example here. So like, in here you have Super Hang On. There is one later that it does have Virtual Fighter, so there is another one, another Club Sega that has Virtual Fighter in it, if you're a big Virtual Fighter fan. And so, you know, you can play those in a multiplayer aesthetic as well. It's there, I'm gonna say it's a 4 out of 5, a 3 out of 5, realistically. It's only getting a 4 because of how well it works. For the next Yakuza, no matter who the star of that game is, what we realistically need you to do, Sega, is integrate more than one playable character and allow those characters to walk around this fictional world together. You know, this fictional yet real world. It's a fictional town in our world, essentially, together, and allow them to beat up on criminals and stuff. That is what we need, okay? That would make this game truly great. So, network play is, I'm being generous here, and I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 5, just because it works so well. There's no lag, there's no differential, it's not broken at all. If you go and play the karaoke mini game with somebody, you're not going to miss a bunch of notes because you're doing online play. So, we have story out of 5 out of 5, gameplay out of 5 out of 5, graphics out of 5 out of 5, audio out of 5 out of 5, and the only somewhat dark horse in the room is multiplayer, because I don't think it was implemented well enough. Overall, Yakuza 6, The Song of Life, gets a 5 out of 5 in my recommended buy. It's $60. This game is worth every penny. It does everything right. It makes you feel like you're in this world. It gets my seal of approval, and I recommend you go out and get this game as soon as possible. Until next time, this is Omega Zone Gaming. Like if you like, subscribe if you want, leave any comments if you feel the need. And as soon as I get rid of these guys, I'll be out.
しばらく寝てろ。